Mm, mm. I swear it's not me. Welcome to Casa de Cause. Nom, nom, nom. Hey, come here. Bowser, do you want to know how to make the best chocolate chip cookies? Well, I'm going to tell you the secret ingredient that is going to have everyone begging you to make these cookies over and over again. Mm. There are so many recipes and versions of the chocolate chip cookie. Some have different variations of toppings, some are chewy, some are crispy, some are flat. Some are even made into those delicious melted like cookie cakes. Mm. Today's cookie recipe is super easy. And it's pretty close to the original, except we're gonna take one of the ingredients and do something super special to it that's going to take your cookies to the next level. We're going to need 115 grams of unsalted butter, and this is the ingredient that's going to make your cookies amazing. Over low heat, we're gonna melt the butter. While whisking it, continue to cook it until it foams and relaxes. So the butter is going to eventually become lightly browned and specks will form at the bottom of the pan. A good way to know when it's done is when it has kind of a nutty aroma. Make sure you pour it into a bowl to avoid cooking any further. We are going to combine the white sugar, the brown sugar, and now the brown butter into this bowl. Wait till you smell this. It smells so good. Like, it's just heated butter. How? We're gonna stir all of this together until it kind of looks like wet sand, kind of. I like to do it with a whisk because sometimes our brown sugar tends to be a little hard and lumpy, and the whisk tends to separate that. After we're done stirring, we're going to add 1 egg and a splash of vanilla. Try to use a good quality vanilla because it's going to really give your cookies that deep, beautiful flavor that we want. We're going to add 185 grams of all-purpose flour and half a teaspoon of baking soda, and we are going to sift it into the wet ingredients. Make sure to not overmix because then we would put too much air into the dough, resulting in flat cookies. Then finally, we're going to add in the chocolate chunks or chocolate chips. And I like to do this by hand, again, so we don't overmix. And however much you want to add of chocolate, it's up to you. I like to add a lot. Yum. Okay, so we're gonna need a cookie pan, parchment paper, and then using an ice cream scoop, we're going to then scoop balls of that delicious cookie dough so that they could all be the same size. Make sure you line them up about 2 inches apart because these cookies will spread. I also like to add a bit of extra chocolate chunks right on top. Okay, so we're going to cover these and have them chill in the fridge for about 20 minutes. Once they're chilled, bake in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Mm. Guys, these are really amazing. They are chewy on the inside, crispy on the outside. A good way of telling if they're done is if the edges start browning a bit, but I actually take it out like a minute before because I like them chewy. But however you eat them, they're amazing. So make them, like the video, share with your friends. Don't tell a lot of friends you know how to make these because they're going to be begging you for them. I'll stay here and eat them with my friend. Oh, nom, nom, nom. See you in the next video.